gotta have the most. I think if I went back and checked all the comments, we got probably the most highly requested fucking video, bro. And we gonna do the before the shoot. Y'all know what video it is. I see it right here, right there on the screen. We about to get into it, man. I just want to see what's happening. I want to see. This got satire all over it, bro. Welcome back.
Damn, motherfucker.
H8TFUL J back through with something to react to. Look at her face though. White boy, y'all. Tom MacDonald had a farm. We gonna do the before the shoot. Keep hitting his mic and the actual video. I might skim through the before the shoot. I don't know. We might not sit here and watch the whole thing. How y'all doing? Okay, that's good. That's good. You know, let's get into this, y'all. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. If you're new, welcome. This is Pause Heavy Reactions over here. I don't hear nothing about me stopping every 10 seconds and going back 5 seconds. None of that shit. Let's do this. Before the shoot, let's get it.
Being as this is like a super edgy piece of content, I'm gonna play you guys the song right now. Everybody sort of knows what to expect. The first verse especially is pretty rocky, purposefully, to engage the people that are watching it. Second verse onward, it smooths out quite a bit.
Let them know. Is he gonna play them the whole song?
That incites discussion. So like review and stuff.
I don't want to hear the song.
Something that I relate with being and have to understand that like he's like, yo, you got a problem with this shit? And I'm like, nah, bro, it's music. Like it's all good. So anyways, I had come over to the house.
You know what, y'all? Fuck this. I'll watch this on my own time. Let's just get into it. You said the first verse is gonna be a bit rocky because we want to engage people, but we know Tom. We know it's satire. We know what he do, bro. He triggers on purpose. Let me stop talking. Let me stop talking. Let's go, Tom.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist because I'm related to people who did some terrible.
All right, listen. Is that triggering? Let me turn this fan off. Is that triggering the people? Like, I'm just wondering because I've seen a few Tom songs before I started this whole journey. I seen No Lives Matter. I don't remember the bars or nothing. And some other shit, bro. I think I heard Fake Woke before I did it, but didn't break it down. I might have told y'all that. But like I noticed people get triggered in the first few words. Like he said, fuck, he said he ain't like the motherfuckers that the racist whites. He said he ain't one of the racist whites, bro.
Way back before I was alive, my parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my pretty blue eyes. And Nazi,
pretty blue
white
eyes.
supremacist. Anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil.
I can't even, bro. I'm not. Listen, I gotta understand who I am, bro. Like I done been through real racist shit. You know what I'm saying? And also grew up in an era of comedy where black and white comedians talked about race. So this doesn't hit me in no offensive way. You know what I'm saying? And I can see people saying like, what he said about don't hate me because I'm what, like, wait a minute.
Pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the.
He said, be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. Look how dude looking at him. I get it though. I get how somebody be mad. You know what I mean? Because it's like don't be glad you're back. Don't hate me for some credit. It's just like don't hate me because it's a trendy thing to do. Don't hate me because of what some other white people did or some actions of my forefathers. Now does that go well with a room full of black folks? Depending on the room full of black folks you're talking to. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Let's get into it.
A white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that
He said we're racist people, but we're far from that collectively. So I'm saying there's a lot of racist motherfuckers, but it's not all of us.
People, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
I tell my co-host Shane he want to be black all the time. Just a side note.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac,
I can see that. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes. Never talk down to anybody, bro. It's good to try to, like, you know, open somebody's mind, and if you feel like they ain't saying everything is good, but like don't look down on the motherfucker because they don't know. That's how I take it.
Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
if a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Now, I will say Hennessy used to be my shit, though.
Sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy.
Woo! Hey, listen, y'all. Oh my God, I got no problem with Tanisha because, like, what do you say? I'm gonna have a problem because her name isn't Stephanie, and that's the whole. Bro, I've been around. When I worked at Blockbuster way back, bro, when I was a young boy. We had a Shaniqua, bro, and I had a manager that was the same manager that wouldn't let me see my grandma on her fucking deathbed. Thought her name was so goddamn funny, bro. Like, he's speaking facts. He literally pointing out the racist white folks and just saying like, hey, bro, that's not me. Hey, can you shut up? Like, literally identifying that there are some racist white folks. Let's keep going, bro. We're only a minute and 20 in.
First name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a
Fucking
waste of energy.
energy.
Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right.
Hold on. Let me hear that Martin Luther King boy. You got the gunshot with it?
Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, it's fire, but we lit.
Bro, that was fire, though. We all be the same Martin Luther King or Kennedy. Bang. Whew. That was powerful.
Flame, he's siphoning gas, so this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
I hate to keep pausing, but look, bro, like, what he talking about, I see black folks, I can see how black folks can get offended. You know what I mean? But I can also see white folks getting offended by this shit. Because you gotta think, like, my dude is literally just saying, bro, like, I'm not that racist type of dude. You know what I mean? I'm not appropriating hip-hop culture. This is a good listen, y'all, because I ain't got to break it down. I'm just like, listen to this man give a speech. I love this. But it's, you know what I mean? He, like I said before, or more than once already, he just separating himself. But I can see people getting mad because I guess if you want to, you can take this as a judgment. Like how dare you speak on what we take offense to? You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, it is just not fair. Like y'all hear me say about anything for anybody, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are, what color you are, big, tall, short, skinny, fat, yellow, purple, green, or blue. Never approach anybody that's not like you off the way you think you're supposed to because of what you think is going to happen. Never judge a book by its cover. Never assume that somebody going to be away because they look away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just facts. Let's go.
White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you want to hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardships.
Learn to separate the two. Learn to separate the two, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like I can't see nobody get mad at this because it's the same shit that we like as black folks we bitch about. You know what I mean? Like that we go places and everybody look at us think that we all sell dope, that we all fucking, you know what I mean? We all this, we all that. Most of us are born and raised in the fucking ghetto, but all of us don't fucking do what you think we do. You know what I mean? Or get down how you think we get down. You know what I'm saying? You do have things that you identify with coming from a certain background, but we ain't all fucking gangsters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say.
Hold on, that man just literally gave permission. Like, if you want to hate, if you want to hate white people, just hate the right ones. This thing is stupid.
I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different.
Ooh, I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I will never plot against a man because he is different. That's all you need to say, Tom. I want to hear that again, damn it.
Cities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for.
Bro, listen. If you're mad at Tom for this, then you're not listening, bro. If you're mad at Tom for this, you're not listening. He literally identified all the problems, like all the roots of the systemic parts of shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's identifying the real problems, bro. Like I said earlier, my nigga really literally just said, like, if you want to hate white people, and of course there's some satire to this too, but it's like, if you want to hate white people, just hate the right ones. This fire. The message is fire. What he's trying to say is fire. What he's trying to do is fire. I don't understand why the black teacher crying, probably because everybody going at it, and he causing some racial turmoil in the class. But nigga, why you crying, bro? Like,
the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis. I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put.
Don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. You know what I mean? Listen, all these motherfuckers in the classroom are the people I'm talking about that ain't listening. Why are they arguing amongst each other right now? I get the message, and it's not a downplay on the video, but it's just, I feel like Tom is displaying like an ignorance. Like, you ain't even listening, you're not even paying attention to what I'm trying to fucking say. And look at these goofy motherfuckers. I'm sorry I'm black, I watch shit like it's real and I get into it. Y'all know.
The fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the
Hate the motherfuckers who created the image.
Said so. Hate the ones who
I'ma add to that. Hate the motherfuckers that create the image. And hate the ones of us being the people who participate in that shit as well. Because a lot of shit trickles down, y'all. You know what I mean? If you got a fucking ignorant neighbor, ignorant anybody, smack them in the head and tell them what life really about for me, please. I can't slap everybody in the head. You know what I mean?
You think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem.
I like how I'm sorry, y'all know what this is. I like how they actually got one motherfucker sitting here actually listening, bro. The whole time he just listening.
Hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys.
That shit hard though. White boy, white noise. Ain't shit I can say with my white voice. It's like white boy, white noise, and shit I can say with my white voice. It's like he's saying like a white boy, when I speak, all you hear is static. You know what I mean? You don't hear what I'm saying. You just hear static. So ain't nothing I can say with my white voice. I get it, Tom. I get it, Tom. And I can get how you piss people off. I can get how this can come off as like an entitled thing, but if people think that, then they don't know art. You know what I mean? Like none of this. That's just
White lies, don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
well, a nigga that was listening throwing paper balls too, so nobody was listening. I don't know. Look, y'all. I think only people offended at that is uppity motherfuckers. Like, and that's like you gotta be somewhat uppity to let that offend you, because this nigga's not doing whatever the fuck people say he doing with this. This is literally just inner thoughts of a motherfucker who. Okay, let's take this. Let's take any race of person. Let's take a Latino person. Let's take any race of person, right? Everybody has a stereotype. Every race has a stereotype. Some stereotypes are true. The only reason stereotypes are a big fucking deal is because people make them a big deal. They make white people do this, black people do this, Latino people do this a bad thing. They made a divider instead of being like, you know how you got people that go around the world and explore different cultures of shit that people do, and they don't, like, it's only one culture of people that do that, or one group or one village or one whatever that does that shit, and people go to learn it and embrace it and bring pieces of it back. You know what I mean? Like, we put it in museums. Like, we would never know shit about other cultures if we didn't go and appreciate it and bring bits of it back. You know what I'm saying? So when we take stereotypes like, oh, white people do this, black people do that, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. Like, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It's a thing. It's literally just a thing. And you can fucking get with that, or you can get without it. But we don't have to be like, oh, black people do this. Like, the black people fried chicken shit. Listen, if you don't fucking like fried chicken, you might, the devil lives in your soul. Who the hell don't like fried chicken? Or you on a diet, or you a vegan. I get it. But if you in that situation, once upon a time you like fried chicken, bro. I'm just saying, like, the stereotypes and the differences don't have to be negatives, bro. It's just like, hey, sometimes we do stuff different. But at the end of the day, bro, we born the same, we die the same. It's a billion of us on this fucking earth, and we all got fucking differences. So for like, if you take whatever you are, and you know it's popular for a group of your people to do that, do something. And somebody comes to you like, hey, look at you, white dude, I bet you're gonna do this today. Like, white people eat cheese sandwiches. That's a joke we tell. It's like, hey, nigga, I don't even eat cheese sandwiches. This is on the small scale. It's like, motherfucker, I don't even eat cheese sandwiches. Why everybody think I eat cheese sandwiches? And in your head, you're like, fuck, I don't even motherfucking like cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Why these motherfuckers think take something like that and put it on a racial scale. Be black, be Mexican, be white, be anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you see a Latino person in America and you might automatically assume they fresh off the boat, or you call them Mexican like it ain't Guatemalans and all kind of different Latinos and Spaniards and shit. Like, it just, you got to take what the pressures of the society give one person and imagine what they think in their head and the shit that they can't say to nobody. This all this is, bro, just inner thoughts. I'm kind of rambling, but it's just inner thoughts. Like, so I can't be mad at this, bro. It's just like, bro, like, I live in Kentucky, bro. In the first few years, bro, it was so hard for me to walk into a room without everybody fucking looking at me like, where the hell did you come from? It took so long for me to just not worry about that shit. But the thoughts that's in my head was way worse than what the fuck he said on this track. It was just towards a different group of people. I'm done, y'all. This is fire, though. This is like poetry to me. I'm rambling. It's the middle of the day. I got a lot of energy. I feel good. About to record a podcast, so I'm going to let y'all go. I'm out this bitch, man. Talk to me in the comments. Talk to me in the comments. And I'm out. Peace, love, strength. Hit the like, hit the sub with the bell too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone.